by a score of 4-2. Right now, we'll hurry and try to do our best to give you the starting lineup. Tigers in possession of the basketball, and starting for the Winona Tigers, Keith Small, a sophomore. Petit, we'll call him. We'll get it out to Keith Small for a 15-foot jumper. Good. That ties the score at 4-4. So for the Tigers, it's Keith Small, whom we'll call Poochie, Keith Small, Craig Elliott, and Tony Lockhart, Mario Hansborough. Greenville, Grenada has the basketball. It's out of bounds off Grenada. So with 6 minutes, 23 seconds left to play in the quarter, score is tied. The Tigers have the basketball on the attack. Poochie Small right down the middle, goes on the right side, tries to get it inside, knocked away. Mario Hansborough comes up with it for the Tigers. Now down the right side, again is Small, inside to Keith Small, turnaround jumper, bingo! Keith Small puts the Tigers up 6-4. Jam-packed house here in Grenada, as many folks from Winona almost as there are from Grenada. Here comes Grenada on the attack with Jerry Amos handling the basketball way out front. There's 6'6 and a half, 6'6 and a half, 6'4 under the basket. Inside to the big man. Back outside again, the long jumper, no good. Craig Elliott clears for the Tigers. This year in high school basketball, the three-point play is in effect from 19 feet 9 inches, so we will have some three-point shots. Poochie Small in the corner now to Hansborough. Hansborough, the sophomore, back to Small, the sophomore. Small going to take it himself from way out. Bingo! Tigers lead 8-4. As Poochie Small, the little sophomore, guns it in. Full court pressure now from the Tigers. Ball is slapped away, taken away by Keith Small. Elliott slapped it away, and Small came up with it. Once again, Keith Small and William Small, the two Smalls for the Tigers. In the corner to Elliott. Won't take the shot. Now inside, taken away by Grenada. Here they come on the drive. It's Amos. His layup is in and good. Very close to offensive goaltending on that one, but not called. And it's an 8-6 ball game with the Tigers leading Grenada Chargers by 2. We'll try to catch up at the quarter with the lineups. Poochie Small now works against Amos, works it down the left side, looks inside, nobody there. Now gets it inside to Keith Small. Turnaround jumper's long, no good. Rebound Chargers. Here comes Amos once again, drives on Poochie Small, and we've got an offensive foul. Small held his ground. Good headsy play by the sophomore, Poochie Small. Tigers will play at the length of the court. Small gets it now. The sophomore works it right down the middle against Amos. Backs him in, now drives the left side, looks for help inside. Gets it inside to Craig Elliott. His turnaround jumper off, no good. Rebound Amos. Amos going to slow it down as the Tigers get back in a hurry on defense. 3 seniors, 2 sophomores for the Tigers. Outside now. Around the perimeter, Booze, the Grenada Chargers. Now inside, we've got a foul called inside on whom? It's foul on Mario Hansborough, the sophomore. Big 6'4 sophomore. Youngster starting for the first time in his life as the varsity Tiger, as is Keith Poochie Small. We'll get that straight about the 2 small youngsters as the season goes on. Grenada will play it inbound. Scotty McCoy will handle it. Long out by pass to Amos, slapped away by Small, but Amos gets it back. In the corner now. Now be inside to the big man. Back out to McCoy. McCoy drives the baseline. We got a foul called on whom? Offensive foul on Grenada as the other sophomore, Mario Hansborough, held his position and drew the charging foul. It's still 8-6 Tigers. We cannot see this clock now, 3:56 left. We're not going to be able to give you any stats because we just barely got this one on the air. Poochie Small works it down the right side. It's cut off. Looks inside for help. Nowhere to go. He's looking. Going to have to get rid of it. Finally does. Get it to Keefer Small. Small drives to the free throw line. His jumper. Good. Great touch by the senior Keefer Small. Amos. Cross court now to McCoy. McCoy. Cut off. Gets it down court to Robinson. Robinson cross court to Amos. Amos going to slow it down. Tigers back in a hurry on defense. They lead 10-6 in the first quarter. Opening night, 1987 for the Winona Tigers. Second game for the Grenada Chargers. We'll have a little bit more to say about that as time goes on. Amos holds it back cross court to Robinson, inside to the big man. Claiborne, no shot for him, back outside. Now they try it again. The Tigers steal it away. And Tony Lockhart slapped it, and Craig Elliott came out with it for the Tigers. Typical Billy Wells defensive effort thus far. Tigers leading by 4 at 10-6. We're still in the first quarter. Petit Small down the right side. Now gets it to Elliott. Turnaround jumper, slapped away, blocked. Foul is going to be called on whom? Foul was called on Ellis Collins, a big 6'6.5" senior, who slapped it away. However, the foul was called, and Elliott will be on the line, shooting 2. Foul in the act of shooting. We're in the first quarter. Tigers lead 10-6 before a jam-packed house here in Grenada. Oh, the crowd's getting into this one. They won't bother Craig Elliott. He's a veteran. He's been there before. Guns it up. Short, no good. Still 10-6. He'll get the bonus. Lockhart, the lone Tiger, back down court, standing in the center circle. Again, Elliott fires it up. This one is in and good. It's an 11-6 Tiger lead. Full court pressure again by the Tigers. Chargers having problems. Now they get it to Amos, and Amos breaks it to the top of the key. Going to have to go back outside. Going to take it himself. Three-point range. No good. Rebound. Inside to Claiborne. He is fouled. Could not get it to drop, and is fouled by Keeper Small. Tigers leading by 5. It's 11-6. We're still early in the ball game in the first quarter. As we said earlier, it's a jam-packed house here at Grenada, the Charger Gymnasium. the score is 17-10 Winona over the Grenada Chargers, as we have had all kind of technical difficulties, but hopefully we've got everything working at least for a little while. Tigers are playing well defensively. They've got 2 sophomores starting, along with the 3 returning veteran seniors. Starting for the Tigers, a 6-foot sophomore guard, Keith Small. We'll call him Poochie. The 6'3" senior wingman is Keefa Small, number 35. This year moved out to play a wing as a former All-Stater, number 45, the 6'3" senior Craig Elliott. Back on one baseline will be the veteran senior 6'2", number 34, Tony Lockhart. And the other newcomer to the Tigers starting lineup will be 6'4" sophomore Mario Hansborough. That's the starting lineup for the Tigers. For the Chargers, it's Amos at the point guard, Robinson at the other guard, McCoy and Claiborne at the forwards, and Big Ellis Collins in at center. Tigers lead 17-10 as we start the second quarter. On the dribble for the Chargers is Amos, gets it back outside top of the key, cross court now. Nobody there. Amos going to drive the lane, gets it off with a nice feed in the corner. And up and in for the basket is Greg Robinson. It's 17-12 as the Tigers move on the attack. Keefa Small has moved out front now to play the point guard. Small working against Amos, feeds it inside. It's slapped away and taken away by Grenada. Quick down court to Robinson. His driving layup is good. And we've got a 3-point ball game, 17-13. Small once again now is working it down court. This time it's Keefa Small, the veteran, the former All-Stater. Top of the key now to free throw line is cut off. Gets it to Poochie Small. Small's going to hold it up. Looks for help. Can't get it out. Now does get it to Craig Elliott. Way out front outside the 3-point line. Elliott drives his short jumper. No good. Rebound. Grenada comes out with it as Big Claiborne pulled it down. There quickly down court to Robinson. His inside jumper is in and good. Robinson with quick 6 unanswered points has pulled the Grenada Chargers to within 1 point of the Tigers. Jam-packed house here in Grenada. Now, Tigers move back to the original offensive set with Poochie Small handling it. Down the right side is Small. Looks for help up high, can't get it. Cross court to Hansborough, a short jumper, no good. He had the shot open from the top of the key, had to take it, it just wouldn't drop for him. Grenada comes out with it and has a chance to take the lead. Amos going to slow it down a little bit. Works on the left side to Robinson. Robinson again going to slow it down. They're going to get a little message from Coach Sammy Blackman. Now Amos still on the dribble, way out front. He's a veteran, he's a senior. They start 4 seniors and 1 junior. Robinson and Amos play toss with it. Clock down now, 6 minutes and 5 seconds left to play. Now in the corner to Claiborne, no shot there. Back out to Amos, cross court to James, who's in the ball game. Now back outside to Robinson, to Amos, all the way around the perimeter. Now they're going to take it from about 12, banks it in. That's Stanley James, and the Chargers lead by 1 here early in the second quarter. Tigers had led by as many as 6 in the first quarter. Poochie Small on the dribble for the Tigers. Tigers in solid red, trimmed in white. Chargers in solid white, trimmed in red. Small on the right side, top of the key, inside pass is stolen away. Coach Sammy Blackman comes up hollering for his Chargers to slow it down. However, Amos going to take it anyway. It is no good. Rebound, no good. Rebound up and in. Chargers extremely big under the bucket, and we've got a foul called on Craig Elliott, the opportunity for the 3-point play. 18-7, make it 20-17 now. Chargers leading, and they will have the opportunity to move it up to a 4-point lead. Will not be able to give you any official or unofficial or otherwise stats this evening because, as I said, we have had so much trouble getting the ball game on. Ellis Collins at 6'6.5", fires it up. It is no good. Claiborne gets the rebound, and they say he's fouled by Elliott. So Elliott picks up a couple of quick fouls, and that will bring Keitry Jones off the bench for the Tigers. Jones going to have to come in. Boy, he's coming in for Mario Hansborough right now. Tigers have built up a good lead, but right now, Grenada giving the Tigers all they want. As the Chargers have come from 6 points down to lead by 3, the opportunity for 4. First free throw is up. It is good. A 4-point Charger lead. They will get the balance as already the Chargers are in the 1-and-1. Once again, the big senior, Tillison Claiborne, fires it up. It is in it good. And it's a 5-point Charger lead. Tigers trail by 5 now to the homestanding Grenada Chargers. Petit Small works the top of the key, now down the right side, up high, out front to Keitry Jones. His free throw line jumper, short, no good. Rebound to Grenada. Here comes Amos. Tigers have gone cold here in the second quarter, and Grenada hotter than the proverbial $2 pistol. They're going to slow it down, work it way out front, try to force the Tigers to come out. Tigers are not going to be in a hurry. We're still in the first half, even though Grenada has the 5-point lead. Now the Tigers are coming out, going to put a little pressure on the Grenada Chargers. Keitry Jones and Petit Small out front with Lockhart, Elliott, and Keefer Small under the basket for the Tigers. Here come the Chargers, deep in the corner. Robinson inside to Claiborne, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, little Petit Small in fighting with the big boys and came out with it. Tigers on the attack now. At a 1-2-2 offense. Now down the right side, moves Small. They turn him loose, too far out to shoot. Get it inside to Lockhart. He is fouled. Big Tony hit the ground, but was fouled by Greg Robinson. Are the Tigers in the 1-1 as yet? We'll have to wait and see, because we are really behind in this ball game. We're talking about we personally being so late getting it on and then losing it for a little while. Hopefully, everything's still going for a while. Lockhart will be at the line. Tony. Frederick is his first name, but Tony to his friends, and that's what we'll stay with. Tony Lockhart on the line. Tigers trail by 5 as Lockhart, the left-hander, fires it up. No good. Rebound. Grenada. As Robinson gets it. Feeds it back off to Amos. And Amos will come down to the top of the key with it. Begins to dribble again, working against Keitry Jones. Now inside the free throw line. Can't get the shot off. Get it out to Claiborne. His jumper. No good. Rebound is fought forward. Grenada. 2 6'6" men. Tough underneath. Short jumper by Claiborne is in and good. Grenada height is really beginning to tell inside. They're simply firing it up there and letting the 2 big men go after it. 24-17. Tigers trail by 7. Small inside, stolen away, intended for Keefer Small. Here comes Lameson on the breakaway. His basket is no good, and it's stuffed by Claiborne, and a foul is called on Keitry Jones. Tigers going to have to call timeout and get it together. 24-17 Chargers with 3:24 left in the first half. As we start play here in the second quarter of this ball game, we'll find Jerry Amos on the line for the Grenada Chargers. He has 2 shots. The senior taking his time, fires it up, in and good. 25-17. Now the Chargers have built up an 8-point lead. It's a good-looking basketball team, the Grenada Chargers. Coach Sammy Blackman always does a good job with them. He coaches his offense and defense to fit the kids, and that's what he's done this year. The next free throw is in and good, and it's a 9-point Charger lead with about 12 or 14 unanswered Grenada Charger points. Tigers on the attack now. Petit Small, the sophomore, right down the middle, backs in against Amerson, works the left side. Inside, throws it away, and Chargers come out with it. Those are the sophomore mistakes we expected. However, Small has acquitted himself extremely well thus far. Amos now, the veteran senior, screaming for movement under the basket. Gets it across to Robinson. Robinson inside to the big man, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Petit Small takes it for the Tigers. Begins to work now as the Chargers putting no pressure whatsoever on the Tigers. Small right down the middle. Now off the Lockhart screen, is out front, is open, going to take it himself. Short, no good. Tip up, Chargers come down with it. Amerson right down the middle, going to slow it down. Tigers are cold. Timeout, Grenada Chargers. 26-17 your score with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to play in the half. Chargers on the attack now. Ball is slapped away, but Amos comes out with it again for the Chargers. Chargers in solid white, Tigers in solid red. Amos begins to work down the middle against Keitry Jones. Gets the shot off. They say no good. What is the foul is going to be called on Keitry Jones. Well, Keitry all over him. Took the fake and was charged with the foul. Grenada very big inside. 6'4", 6'6.5", 6'6.5". They start 4 seniors and 1 junior. And some of their football players just now practiced 3 or 4 times. So this is going to be a tough basketball team before this season is over. Amos on the line for the Chargers. Big senior fires it up. In and out, no good. Tip up, no good. And Craig Elliott comes out with it. Great effort by Lockhart and Elliott to keep that one alive, and the Tigers came out with it. Petit Small backs in against Amos. Now works the left side. There's nobody there. Going to have to get it to Keith Small. Keith live pass inside to Elliott. Ball is slapped away. Elliott gets it back. Great hustle. Cannot get the shot off. Gets it out to Keitry Jones. Now back out to Petit Small. Chargers playing a tough defense there all over Craig Elliott. Small inside. Petit Small. No place to go. Gets it back to Keefus. Keefus works the free throw lane. Gets off the jumper. It's partially blocked. Again, Grenada comes out with it. Quickly down court is Amos. Going to hold it up for a minute. Grenada Chargers height really telling inside. Now the big man Claiborne sticks it up. Makes it in and good. Turnaround jumper from about 4 feet. Not much you can do about that. 28-17. Chargers blowing smoke. Lead the Tigers by 11 points. Petit Small works now on the right wing. Cut off in the corner. We got a whistle inside. Foul is called inside on Stanley James of the Chargers. That will put Keeper Small on the line. Tigers have not scored since very, very early in the second quarter. They went into the second quarter with a lead. They now trail 28-17. I'd like to remind you, those of you in the radio audience, that this ball game can be seen Monday night on Channel 7, cable TV Channel 7 there in Winona. On the line is Craig Elliott. Senior puts it up. It is in and good. Tigers at last gotten off the 18 spot. They have been stuck on 18 for a while. Into the ball game for the Chargers now. It's going to come Darren Brown, replacing Scotty McCoy for the Chargers. Elliott made the first. He will get the second. Both ball clubs in a 1-1. It's a 10-point Charger lead at 28-18. 28-19 as Elliott cans them both. Now full court pressure from the Chargers. Claiborne gets it in, gets it back, and we've got out of bounds. Tiger pressure played off, and the Tigers going to get a turnover. They've closed it to 9 points with 2 free throws, a chance to close it to 7 right here. Small gets it in to Keith Small, drives the baseline. The jumper long, no good. Tip up, no good. We got a foul called on Grenada. It's on Scotty McCoy. I beg your pardon, it's on Greg Robinson. And that was a smart foul because Tony Lockhart was there for the lay-in. Lockhart will be on the line shooting too. Tony this year has gotten contacts. It's helped him a lot. He handles the ball better, shoots a little bit softer shot. He's a hustler, not a great shooter. He gets the job done. He's a senior. It's his second year as a regular for the Tigers. Lockhart ready, fires it up. In and out, no good. Rebound. Claiborne for Grenada. Now Amos on the dribble, way out front. Gonna slow it down. 28-19 is your score. Chargers by 9. Cross court to McCoy. McCoy. Now back to Amos. Amos. Cross court once again to McCoy. McCoy to Robinson. Now to Amos. The weave now for the Chargers. They got the lead. They got the basketball. They're going to take their time. We got a foul call on whom? It's on Grenada for pushing off. That'll give a coach like Sammy Blackman gray hairs. All they were doing was stalling around, going to make the Tigers have to come out and get them. And they still pushed off and got the charge. So on the line is going to be Keitry Jones for the Tigers. A chance to score with the clock stopped. And that's what the Tigers need right now as they trail by 9 with 22 seconds left to play in the half. Jones ready once more. Little right-hander fires it up. It is in and out, no good. Rebound comes off to the big Claiborne, or rather Collins. Here come the Chargers again. They're going to take their time with 14 seconds. They'll begin to work at 10 seconds, and they begin to work now with 9 out front. Amos has it way out front with 2 seconds. Going to have to hurry. He'll be lucky to get the shot off. He does. Good. With 2 seconds, it dropped in. That runs out the end of the first half. Grenada Chargers leading the Winona Tigers by a score of 30 to 19. Your score as we start the second half. Tigers went unbelievably cold in the second quarter. They went into it with a lead, came out of it trailing by 11 points as the Chargers played very deliberate basketball, very smooth basketball, and they used their height advantage tremendously well as they are well coached by Coach Sammy Blackman. Tigers will have ball possession as we start the second half on the alternating possession. Now we've got some kind of a problem.
796 with egg all on it. So you need to go in and get the card for all the game into the paint job.
I have no idea what the fella said on the PA system. But some kind of a problem holding up things here right now. There's the buzzer. And we're ready to start second half basketball. Tigers trailing here, the Chargers on Jim by a score of 30 to 19. But Tigers, Billy Wells are never out of it. Now we get an extra basketball on the court. Keeper Small will play it in to Petit Small for the Tigers as we start the second half. A little sophomore begins to work against Amos, dribbles it right down the middle, backs him in, now comes over on the right wing up high, across court. Out. Who's in the ball game now for the Tigers? That's Michael McMath in the ball game. Now Small has it again in the corner to McMath, can't get the shot off, begins to work inside to Small, fumbles it away, and is picked up by Grenada. So the Tigers with a turnover, which they absolutely did not lead here in the second half of the ball game. Amos now going to slow it down. Chargers going to take their time. They have a big 11-point lead. In the corner now to James, inside to Claiborne. His turnaround jumper right in front is in and out, no good. But Collins is right there at 6'6.5" to lay it in. Tigers just being outmanned on the boards right now with superior height from Grenada, and Grenada is playing extremely well. 32 to 19. Small in the corner, McMath. Long jump shot, in and out, no good. Amos with the rebound for the Chargers. Michael McMath cut loose from deep in the corner. Could not hit. Small on the, both Hansborough and Lockhart on the bench right now for the Tigers. So it's McMath and Jones, Elliott, and the two Smalls. We got a foul call on Craig Elliott. I know that's 3. So the Tigers having their problems right now is they've got a very small, quick basketball team in right now. They've got 3 youngsters well under 6 feet on the court. That's McMath and Jones and Petit Small. Then they've got Craig Elliott and Keeper Small on the baselines. On the line is Amos, 32 to 19. They're still 32 to 19 as he misses it. But he is going to get a second shot. So Amos on the line for the Grenada Chargers. Takes his time. He's a veteran. Guns it up. In and out, no good. Rebound to Elliott, and he is fouled by Collins, big 6'6.5" youngster. Fouled Elliott on the rebound. So the Tigers will work at the length of the court. They have the basketball. Grenada has the lead. Small. Petit Small works it down the left wing. Now across court to the right wing, up high. Can't get the shot off. In the corner to McMath. He'll gun it up. Short, no good. Rebound comes off on the floor, and Grenada comes out with it. McMath came in to break the zone, and thus far has fired up 2 and been unable to hit them. Lockhart and Hansborough getting set to come back in for the Tigers. Live pass inside to the big man, right onto the basket, is shot in and good. That is Claiborne. Tigers just cannot battle that height until they get Lockhart and Hansborough back in there. Here comes Petit Small. Now to keep a Small. His free throw line jumper. Short, no good. Rebound, foul call on Amos for Grenada. Tigers get to break on that as Grenada once again had come up with the rebound. Okay, Lockhart and Mario Hansborough coming in the ball game now. Now Hansborough not going to be able to come in because he was supposed to come in for Keetry Jones, and Keetry's going to be on the line. Now they say no. Now we've got a mix-up. We're going to get ready to let Keetry shoot the free throw, and Tigers were not in the bonus situation. Now we've got 6 men on the court. Now we're finally straight. The officials got the kids a little confused, and they really got confused. Ended up with 6 men on the court. Now we're straight. Petit Small hits it. Gets the outlet pass to Kiefer Small. Small in the corner to Elliott. Elliott's jumper, short, no good. Rebound, Elliott saves it back inside. Beautiful pass to Hansborough. Out to Small, Keith Small, now back out to Petit Small. Elliott with a tremendous effort and a great pass inside to Hansborough. Sophomore couldn't get the shot off. Wisely got it out. Lockhart guns it up from deep in the corner and hits it. Big Tony guns it in. The Tigers finally score. It makes it 34-21. Grenada by 13. Grenada will play at the length of the court. Had a little problem with the net. Now they have that straightened out. Amos on the dribble, the left-handed dribble for the Grenada Chargers. Right down the middle of the court where he's cut off by Petit Small. Now works the left wing deep in the corner. Robinson inside to the big man. His turnaround shot is no good, and Craig Elliott rips it down for the Tigers. And Clayton missed one right onto the basket, and Elliott ripped it down. Here come the Tigers on the attack. Big crowd of Tiger fans here this evening. Small backs in against Amos. Now can't get the shot off. Looks for help. Gets it to Mario Hansborough. Hansborough tries to force it inside. Keith Small comes out with a shot. No good. Rebound. Grenada, as Tony Lockhart put forth the effort, it just couldn't bring it in. Deep cross court. Now inside again to the big 6'6" youngster, and he just drops it in. 36-21, and now up to a 15-point lead. Tigers not handling the Grenada Chargers' superior height inside. Down on the right side is Small. Petit Small gets it to Elliott. Elliott can't get the shot off. Now he does. Good. Bingo. Elliott from about 12. It's a 13-point lead at 36-23. Chargers on the basketball. Chargers on the lead. Right down the middle comes Amos working against Petit Small. Takes him inside. Short jumper. No good. Rebound tipped up. Elliott rips it out for the Tigers. Gets it to Petit Small. Here come the red shirts. 36-23. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Tigers trail. Small down the right wing. We've got a whistle inside on whom? On the Chargers. Foul is called on number 35, who is Stanley James. That's going to give Tigers ball possession once more on the side. They trail by 13. Quickly in now to Petit Small. Grenada Chargers playing tough defense. Small on the attack, works down the right side, cannot get the screen inside to Lockhart. Good move inside, he is. Foul. Foul in the act of shooting. Lockhart with a good move on a good pass from Petit Small. Drove in on Collins, the big man, and drew the foul. So Tony Lockhart on the line shooting two, the left-hander, the senior. We told you, Tony has picked up contact lens this year, and it's been a big help to him thus far. He still shoots what's called a rather heavy shot. And he's really improved over last year. Timeout Grenada, 36-23 you score with 3:45 left to play in the third quarter. 23, Tigers trail by 13. On the line shooting those two is going to be Tony Lockhart, the big senior, a left-hander. Grenada's superior height is really telling inside as Collins and Claiborne having their way with the Tigers thus far. Lockhart, the left-hander, eyes the basket, guns it up, it's good. That closes to a 12-point lead, 36-24. Tigers have looked a little better the last few minutes. Lockhart ready once more. The veteran senior frontliner for the Tigers, guns it up again. In and out, no good. Rebound, Small sticks it in. Keep a Small. The offside rebound stuck it right back in for the Tigers, and they've cut the lead to 10. Now full court pressure. James down court to Amos. Amos drives it. Going to take the short jumper. Partially blocked. No good. Rebound. Saved by the Tigers. Hansborough with the move. Gets it back in to Keeper Small. And here come the Tigers. Petit Small on the dribble. No pressure. Right down the middle. Now begins to work against Amerson. Backs him in and works down the left side. To keep Small out front. This jump shot partially blocked. No foul. Oh, my goodness. No foul. Later comes out with it. Here comes Amos. Chargers going to slow it down. Tigers had some momentum going. Thought they had the foul. Did not get it. Cross court to James. James holds it up. Inside to Amos. With the outside top of the key. Back to McCoy. Now to James, who's in there. Cross court again to McCoy. As Chargers on the weave. Amos way out front. Now to Claiborne. Now to Amos. They're going to hold it. Tigers going to have to come out and get them now. Clock down to 2:36 left to play in the third quarter. Tigers trail by 10. Amos way out front. Cross court now to Scotty McCoy. We got a foul call. On whom? Looks like they're going to talk it over. And they talked it over and decided to call it on Mario Hansborough. Both officials blew the whistle. And they talked it over and decided to call it on Hansborough. That was really a toss-up foul right there. Very unusual situation. However, that will give Grenada the basketball on the side. Tigers already in the bonus situation in fouls in the third period. Grenada not yet reached that point. That was a foul the Tigers didn't need. Didn't feel like they should have gotten. Amos way out front. Clock continues to run. Now to McCoy, now to James, way out front. Amos now on the end, he dribbles it, double dribble. Loss of concentration on the part of the Chargers, and the break for the Tigers. Patience will pay, and the Tigers will play it with a chance to cut it to 8 points. They get it in now to Petit Small. Here come the Tigers on the attack. Small holds up 5 fingers, now 4, indicating the play wants to run on the left wing. No place to go. Gets it to Elliott. Elliott with a short jumper. No good. Rebound. Small. Keith Small. Keeper Small. Rams it back in. The Tigers are pulled within 8. Cross court now to Amos. Amerson on the dribble. Top of the key. Going to drive it in. Take the short jumper off balance. No good. Claiborne lays it back in. Big 6'6" youngster was right there to pick up the garbage shot and move it back to 10. Tigers have come from a long way here in the third quarter. Petit Small at the top of the key. Cross court to Lockhart. Back out to Small. Small inside to Hansborough. Hansborough can't get the shot. Now Keeper Small from 15. No good. Rebound. Grenada. As James comes out with it. Tigers had the opportunity that time. Could not get it to fall. Hansborough took the pass inside. Did not get the opportunity to get the shot off. Did not force it. Wisely came back outside with it. Ultimately, the Chargers came up with a basketball. 38-28 Chargers. Clock down now to 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Chargers on the attack. Amos on the dribble. Works against Petit Small. Now cross court to James. Chargers are spread all over the court to four-corner offense. Now the ball is slapped away out of bounds. Who to? Chargers. Tigers almost stole it. Clock down to 39 seconds. Chargers play it beneath their own basket. Having problems getting in, they finally do to Amos, and he gets it out. Amos is a veteran and a good ball handler. 38-28 your score. Chargers by 10. Now to James out front. Now to Amos out front. Down to 25 seconds. Amos cross court. James fumbles it, gets it back. Back out to Amos. 20 seconds. Amos simply holds it. Chargers going to try to take the last shot. 16 seconds. Now Petit Small puts a little pressure on him. Amos begins to work. Way out front. Gets it to McCoy. McCoy now down to 7 seconds. Drives the lane. The shot is up. His charge is called. No! They call a blocking foul on, of all people, Craig Elliott. I know that's 4. Now, Craig Elliott is going to play the fourth quarter with 4 fouls, and on the line is going to be Amos with 4 seconds left to play. Amos on the line now. Jerry Amos, the senior, brother junior, the only junior in the starting lineup. And he fires it up. It is in and good, 39-28. Chargers by 11. That's the way we started the quarter. Tigers made a real good run. Then a couple of very shaky calls pulled them back. Grenada's playing extremely well. Next free throw is good. We've got a whistle. Bucket is good, and a foul on Grenada. And that was on Claiborne. So we'll come to the other end. And the Tigers are going to the line. Who will it be? Into the ball game for the Tigers comes Billy White, a junior, replacing Mario Hansborough. Keeper Small going to be on the line for the Tigers. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. 40-28. Chargers by 12. Tigers at one time closed it to 8 and had the basketball, but the Chargers came back. Small's free throw is up. It is good. He'll get the bonus. 40-29, an 11-point lead now for the Chargers. Small's free throw is up. It is good. That closes it to 10 points. Chargers will work with 2 seconds. Now 1. Cannot get the shot off. How long is the clock going to run? Shot is no good. The clock ran and ran and ran with 2 seconds at the end of 3 quarters. 40-30 Grenada. All left, the Tigers have to pick up 10 points. Chargers will play it on the alternating possession rule. Amos will play it in. Here come the Chargers. Long down court pass is too long. Out of bounds. Tigers right now have Craig Elliott, Billy White, Lockhart, Small and Small in the ball game. Keeper Small and Poochie Small. Poochie has the basketball right down the middle of the court. It's cut off by Amos. Now works on the right wing. Gets it to Craig Elliott. Drives the baseline. Beautiful move. In and good. They don't make them any better than that in the pros. Tigers with full court pressure. Cross-course pass to James. He walked with the basketball. We did not get the call, however. And Amos has it on the left side for the Chargers. Going to take it from about 20. Bingo! He hit it from downtown. 42-32. Tigers still trail by 10. Fantastic move by Craig Elliott last time down. Poochie Small backs in. Looks for help. Gets it to Keeper Small. Turnaround jumper. Bingo! Keeper Small. 8-point Charger lead. Now pressure from the Tigers. They've got Amos trapped. Get it back to McCoy. McCoy's long down court pass breaks the press, and the Chargers going to slow it down. Amos working way out front. Tigers trail by 8. With 6 minutes left to play. 6.5 minutes left to play in the basketball game. Amos just going to hold it. Tigers going to have to come out and put pressure. Make something happen. In the corner now to Stanley James. James back to Amos. Amos, a good ball handler and a good point guard. Getting pressure now on Poochie Small. Now takes him downtown, inside to the big man. He simply lays it in. You don't play it any better than that. A foul is called on whom? On 22, that's on Poochie Small. So that'll be the opportunity for the 3-point play for the Grenada Chargers. 44-34, Chargers now also go into the 1-and-1. Claiborne on the line, fires it up, in and good. 3-point play, 11-point Charger lead here in the last quarter. Poochie Small begins to work it right down the middle against Amos. Backs into the top of the key, now on the left wing, out front. Small on the free throw line. Ball stolen away as he tried to force it inside to Billy White. Here come the Chargers. The driving layup of the Stanley James is in and good. And it's now on back to a 13-point lead. And Billy Wells going to take timeout. 47-34 Chargers. Tigers on the attack now, down by 13. Poochie Small on the right wing. Looks for help, gets it to Keeper Small. Small works it to the middle, back out to Poochie Small. Small in the right corner. No help there. Good defense from the Chargers. Keeper Small cut off deep in the corner. Billy White. White works against the big 6'6.5 Collins. Now gets it back out to Poochie Small. Tigers going to have to make something happen. Small has it inside to Kiefer Small. Turnaround jumper. In and out, no good. Ball is slapped way out, and the foul is going to be called on Grenada. Fans didn't like it. Foul was called on the Chargers. That was also very questionable, even though the Tigers benefit from it. Some unusual calls, to say the least, here this evening. Tigers will play the basketball from the end line, or will they? Will they be shooting? They are in the bonus. Why shouldn't they be shooting? Yes, they will be. Billy White will be on the line for the Tigers. Everything confusing. Now they say Craig Elliott will be on the line for the Tigers. Elliott shooting 1-1. Senior sticks it up. Short, no good. Rebound. Fought for, and Grenada comes out with it. Ball came off hot. Billy White got a little hand on it, and then the Chargers took it. In the corner, long down court pass, and a foul is called on Grenada as Big Lockhart held his position and drew the charge. So the foul is on Scotty McCoy, and the Tigers play at the length of the court. They're going to have to make something happen in a hurry. 5 minutes, 13 seconds left to play in the ball game. Tigers trail by 13. Petit Small down the middle, gets it to Craig Lockhart, who's now moved way out front. Lockhart begins to work inside one-on-one. Turnaround jumper, good. Lockhart hits. Tigers now in full court, or rather Elliott hits. Long down court pass, too far and out of bounds, and the Tigers will get it. Coach Sammy Blackman looks like he wanted to cry. What are they going to say? They're going to bring it all the way back down this end and give it to the Tigers. That's right, it never touched anything. Went from one end of the court to the other, out of bounds. Tigers will play it from beneath their own basket. Quickly in to Kiefer Small. Kiefer Small drives the baseline, sticks it up, no good. Tip up, no good, and the Chargers come out with it. Here comes Amos right down the middle. Cross court to James. He is fouled, and they're going to call a foul on Craig Elliott, and I think that'll be foul. Elliott was high. That's going to foul him out of the ball game. Grenada crowd really getting on him. Craig's trying to come out of the ball game. Coach Wells told him to say, I think it's 5. We'll wait and see. It is 5. So Elliott will come out of the ball game. Now Coach Billy Wells is going to have a discussion with the official scorekeeper. And that is 5 fouls on Craig Elliott. And who's going to come in the ball game for him? Frederick Alexander, the 6'3" junior, coming into the ball game now for replacing Craig Elliott. Tigers down by 11. Timeout Grenada, 47-36 your score. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left to play in the basketball game. Elliott, their all-state baseman, in his place, Frederick Alexander, the big 6'3" junior. On the line is going to be Scotty McCoy for Grenada. Free throw is up. It is in and good. Back to a 13-point Grenada Charger lead. Things look black indeed right now for the Tigers. Next free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound. Billy White comes out with it for the Tigers and gets it to Petit Small. Here come the Tigers. Small down the middle. On the dribble. Cut off by Amos. Now works it down the right wing. Nobody inside. Tries to force it in. Slapped out of bounds. It'll belong to the Tigers. Off the head of one of the Grenada Chargers. Small lobs the pass out now to Petit Small. Small going to work outside. Don't forget, we now have the three-point play. Not one yet in this ball game. Down the middle is Kiefer Small. His short jumper is good. Small getting his points. Tigers trail by 10. Full court pressure. Lockhart steals it away. Lays it up and in. Big Tony with a beautiful play. Cuts it to 8. And what's more, full court pressures. They get it into McCoy. Almost lose it. Now we've got a 3-on-2 break. However, McCoy's going to slow it down. The Chargers going to play keep away here for the last 3 minutes and some few seconds of this basketball game. Tigers trail by 8. Beautiful play by Tony Lockhart. Cross court to McCoy. Now back to Amos. Amos works it outside in the middle, down the right wing, cut off, back across now to McCoy. Ball is stolen away on the breakaway by Keith Small, lays it in. Keepers scores again. It's a 6-point Charger lead. Now full court pressure. Amos throws it off, and it is jammed by Collins. He stuffed it, and the gym goes crazy. Grenada Charger fans love it. 48-42. 6-point Charger lead. Small has it slapped away. Ball is on the floor, and Chargers come out with it. Lockhart charged with the foul. Big Ellis Collins, 6'6 and a half, got a perfect feed and stuffed it. Tigers came down and actually pulled within 4. And now it's back out to 8. And the Chargers be on the line shooting 1-1. 2:53 left to play in the basketball game. On the line is going to be Jerry Amos, the only junior in the starting lineup for the Grenada Chargers. Oh, the Grenada crowd really into it now, as the stuff really brought them out of their seats. Free throw is up. It is no good. A whistle blowing. They're saying what? Somebody in the lane too quick. Tigers get the basketball and a chance to cut it to 6. Here comes Petit Small right down the middle. Tigers going to have to move it. On the right wing now. Looks inside. Nobody to get to. Now gets it to keep a Small. 14-foot jumper. In and out. No good. Lockhart with the Alexander with the ball. They knocked him down and they called it walking. My goodness gracious. Alexander with a terrific effort. Came down with the basketball. Folks all over him. And they called traveling. Now we've got a timeout called against Grenada as the Tigers had Jerry Amos tied up in the corner, and he very wisely called timeout. 50-42, 2 minutes 40 seconds left to play. Grenada leads by 8. Grenada will play at the length of the court. Full court pressure from the Tigers. They finally get it in. Michael, Billy White almost stole it, but Amos got it. Now he's going to drive, lays it up. Ball is slapped away. Amos still comes out with it, but stepped on the line, and the Tigers will get the basketball. All Grenada had to do was stay out and hold it. Amos chose to drive, stepped on the line. Here come the Tigers. They trail by 8 with 2:20 left to play. Pucci Small down the left side on the wing. Looks for help. Gets it to Billy White. White gets it to Keeper Small. Small gonna gun it up. In and good. Tigers creep ever closer. 6 points. 2:12. Lockhart steals it and lays it in. Tigers trail by 4. And we've got a whistle on the inbounds pass. What's the call? Lockhart has done it twice. I don't know who the foul was on. Lockhart has made 2 beautiful defensive plays, stolen the basketball and laid it in. Tigers have come crawling back to trail by 4 with 2:05 left to play. They've done it with their big guard, Craig Elliott, on the bench. They've done it with Billy White and Frederick Alexander and Pucci Small and Keeper Small and Tony Lockhart. On the line is Amos. Now the Tiger crowd is heard from. Amos, the junior, takes his time, the deep breath. 50-46 your score. 51-46. As Amos laid it in. He's a good one. Jerry Amos, the only junior on the starting lineup for Coach Sammy Blackman and the Grenada Chargers. It's a 5-point Charger lead. In and out, no good. Tipped up and in. Big 6'6 youngster just went up over the back of one of the smaller Tigers and tapped it in. For a 2-point shot, it's 53, now 7-point lead. Keeper Small guns it from way out and scores, and a foul is called inside on the Tigers. Keeper Small gunned it up from about 15 feet and scored to cut it to 6 points. Now, the Tigers do not have a designated 3-point shooter, but from 19 feet 9 inches, which is the top of the key, is a 3-point play. Tigers are getting to the point where they may have to gamble on a three-point shot. It's a 5-point Grenada Charger lead, and on the line is going to be Stanley James. Did not see who they call a foul on, but James is on the line. The Tigers have come clawing and crawling back. They did not quit, and I'm proud of them. Free throw, in and out, no good. Gets his own rebound, sticks it inside, foul call. That was Frederick Alexander, took the foul. He had to do it, and it was a good foul on the part of the junior. It's a big 6'6" youngster, Collins, came with the rebound. It was just a layup for him. Alexander popped him pretty good, kept him from scoring. Good heads-up play by the junior. Tiger B team won earlier this evening. While the girls' game was going on, we were having all our problems, and I have no idea how the girls' game came out. For that, I apologize. Free throw is up. It is in and out. It is no good. But he'll get to bonus. Collins on the line. Ellis Collins. 53-48. It's a 5-point Georgia lead. Tigers still have time. 1:43. That's a lot of time, especially with the three-point rule now in high school basketball, just like the pros. Free throw is up. In and out. No good. Rebound fought for. Out of bounds off the hands of the Tigers. Two of them were fighting with it and let it get away. Effort was there, just didn't work out for the youngsters. Ball is tipped on the inbounds pass and slapped around, and finally the Chargers come out with it. Another break for the Chargers, as the Tigers got hands on it twice and couldn't pull it down. 1:35. Chargers with the basketball. Full court pressure. Amos against Poochie Small. Amos down the left wing. Cut off. Looks for help. Gets it to Scotty McCoy. McCoy on the dribble. Billy White on him. Now back to Amos. Clock down to 1:21. Timeout Chargers. 53-48 to 5-point Grenada Charger lead with 1:23 left to play in the ball game. As many as, I think, 14 points at one point. They have pulled back within 5. However, Grenada has the basketball with 1:22 seconds left to play in the basketball game. Chargers will play it on the side. There's the break. They get it inbounds to Amos. Amos drives it down, now going to come all the way back out. Heads up play. Clock down to 1:14, now 1:13. Amos working against Poochie Small. Gets it to Scotty McCoy. McCoy back to Amos. Amos holding it up. Cross court to the big Ellison. Ball almost stolen by Poochie Small. Cannot get it. Gets it inside to McCoy. McCoy looks for help. Ball's on the floor. One of the Tigers slapped it away. Out of bounds. It belonged to the Tigers. Billy White made the play. Youngster hustling all the way. How's the turnover? So here come the Tigers. Clock down to 45 seconds. Small way on the left side. Looking for help. Can't get the shot off. Way outside now to Poochie Small. Small going to take it himself. Good. Tigers trail by 3. Full court pressure. Finally get it into the big man, Collins. Collins cross court, almost stolen by Billy White. Here comes Amos. Clock running down to 27. Amos way out front. It's a 3-point Charger lead. Tigers have come roaring back. We've got a whistle. What's the call? What is the call? Call something on 3-5. Call something on Keeper Small. Have no idea what it was. Nevertheless, Grenada's going to be on the line. They have 21 seconds left. That could have been a good foul, depending on whether or not this youngster makes his free throw. On the line is going to be Hume. The big 6'6.5" youngster, Ellis Collins. Now what's the call? Timeout again? I have no idea what they're doing. They're going to give him a shot with nobody on the line. Must have been some kind of a technical. Now Collins, the big senior, guns it up and misses everything. It's no good. He'll get another one. Fires it up again. Again misses everything. Now we're going to the other end of the court and do what? Well, it was a technical of some sort. So Grenada going to get to basketball. Thus far, it hadn't hurt. Good gracious, if he fouled somebody, foul that youngster, he can hit the side of a house. Grenada finally gets it in to Amos. Clock down to 19 seconds. Amos has it. And we got a foul called on Petit Small. As a matter of fact, Coach Sammy Blackman put Ellis Collins way back down the court. They did not want him to handle the basketball because the Tigers would indeed have fouled him. Now they've got Amos up there. Shooting what? 1 and 1. He makes the first one, it could be over. Free throw is up. No good. The Tigers have it. They call 1 and 1. They call 1 and 1. What kind of a call was that? They went to 1 and 1. He missed it. Now they're saying 1 and 1 again. So obviously they call the Tigers in the lane too quick. Free throw is up. This one's good. Coach Billy Wells extremely upset. The radio announcer's extremely upset. It was a ridiculous call. They got him 1 and 1. He missed it. They gave him another one. And he made it. 4-point lead. Now 5. As Amos makes both of them. Here come the Tigers with 12 seconds. Cross court to Billy White. White inside to shot his block. Alexander gets it back, lays it up. It's no good. And they call the jump ball. After 2 shots, they call the jump ball. Tigers are going to get it. But I think everything's about over now. Now they're going to have to get the net down. Okay, the net was cornered up. Tigers going to play it from the end. Crowd beginning to kind of get in the way now. Way outside to White. 3-point shot is no good. Rebound comes off to Hoon. Tigers have it. That ends the ball game. It's a 5-point Grenada Georgia win. Tigers came from a mile down and came back with a chance actually to tie it. Just couldn't get the shot when they had to have it. 55-50 the final score. Grenada Chargers over the Winona Tigers in the opening game of the 1987 basketball season.